Hey folks, before I proceed to show you a couple of new James Neligan guitars, I showed you the black version of these and possibly another color, maybe the blue, I can't remember. I want to say thank you for the feedback regarding the quality of my videos. I have moved into the 20th century and now I'm doing them on my phone. I gave up on my old Panasonic camera and I did a couple on the phone. The light's crazy today. And people have told me it's so much better, but I need to work on the volume, so I went and figured out how to do that. So hopefully from now on you're getting less grainy, clearer, much better picture. I even went out and bought a attachment for my tripod that holds a phone, an iPhone, so that I can, at least have a nice, still, precise picture to show you. So thanks for the feedback and thanks for the encouragement. This is going to be the way forward. I retired the old Panasonic. I gave up on trying to do videos on my Nikon D500. I just couldn't get it to work. It's great for photos, but for some reason the video part of it, just whatever settings I put it on, it just didn't seem to be very clear or clean. So let's just go with this. It works and it's easy to do, and it's the new way. So anyway, enough of that. Here are more of these JN or James Neligan little solid top auditorium guitars, and this is the Red Burst one. And I got more of these in a lot that was going very, very cheap, and did a setup on them. And I'm very impressed with these Neligan guitars. I don't have to do a whole lot regarding setup. So this is the red one, and again, these aren't my preferences. I'm not a colored guitar, but I do have a black one, but I don't really go for these red and green and blue ones. But I think these are really well done, and the fact that they are solid top makes them sound better than most painted, lacquered guitars. I mean, these have a very nice, precise, clear sound. And it's not a small sound. It's not like a parlor guitar. It's quite punchy for its size, even though it's also a slightly thinner profile. These are nice. I know I've shown these before, but I have to show you these new colors. Again, we've got the rosewood board with the sort of circle in a circle, fret markers there, decent keys, all bound with the white capped heel cap there. Simple rosette, nothing fancy. Very classy looking guitars, nicely made. I'm impressed with the new James Neligan line. I think they've really upped their game, as I've said in previous videos. And some of these finishes are quite stunning, really. So let me put that one there and show you another one. And this is a sunburst, or a tobacco burst maybe. No, it's a sunburst. It's kind of orangey. A dark browny orange. I guess it would be a tobacco burst. I always get confused between those. But this is really nice. I don't really go for bursts, but this is really nicely done. Very well, the contours of color change are very well done. It's not one of those that's really black and then you have an explosion of yellow in the middle. I don't really like those, even though they're kind of vintage looking. I prefer these more gradual color changes. I think they look better. Just my opinion, although I wouldn't choose a sunburst guitar in the first place. But these are really nice. They sound good. They're consistent. Consistently good. One thing I've noticed that these come out of the box with the actions usually fairly close. Very little adjustments I have to do. The frets, I do a little bit of cleaning up, but I think that's basically because they're coming to my dry climate from a wetter climate, so they're going to naturally dry up. But it's not to the extent that I do on a lot of other guitars. Those little 3/4 guitars I showed you from K-Pop a couple of videos ago, I had to grind those fret ends. I mean, they were so sharp and piercing. This, not so much. I mean, I just did a little bit of cleaning up, and really the setup on these is out the box is really quite decent, and easy to work on. So I'm very, very impressed with these. I'll leave the model numbers. They all begin with a BES-A, and then this color adds 3 more letters to the model number. This is a DCB. I think the other one's a TRB, the red one, but I'll put those in the video description. So these are excellent guitars. Now you can see them in more fullness because I've got a better camera set up, a better picture for you. But you know, if you want like a smaller auditorium or / concert body guitar with a solid top that's comes reasonably well set up with very little adjustments to do, under $250-ish. These kind of jump around in price. You can sometimes get them around $150, $180, $200. These are excellent, really excellent. You know, for what they are, I think they're some of the best I've come across lately. I tend to find heavily lacquered, painted, colored guitars with spruce dull, lacking in tone. But these however they do them, I would imagine it's a nitrocellulose. It's done well. The wood still resonates. They're very, very good sounding guitars. Very clean lines, nice classic look to them, not overly blinged out. I like that about them. Excellent guitars. So I just had to show you these 2 new colors. So here you are again, so you can see the difference between them. Both bursts. One a sunburst, the other, we'll call it a red burst. They do a blue burst. They have a couple of other colors. These are nicely made guitars. James Neligan BES-A series guitars. Nice little auditorium, solid top guitars. See you next time.